Our top story at 5:30, the plumber is going to prison.
Well, today a judge gave Andrew Zobe 15 months in prison for bribing two Norfolk City officials in exchange for plumbing work. He is the first of 3 people to get sentenced in a bribery scandal that's rocked Norfolk City Hall. 10 on your sides, Andy Fox has been on top of this story since the beginning, and he joins us now with today's developments. Andy?
Anita, when Zobe knew he'd been caught, he was the first to talk. He talked immediately. He told investigators where all the bones were buried, and in the process, he got buried too. Well, Mr. Zobe, 15 months. Wanted to know what comment you might have. You said you wanted to say something, Mr. Zobe.
I know, I'll get over right here.
Andrew Zobe got 15 months for bribing 2 Norfolk City workers. Zobe's attorney, James Broccoletti.
Just a very puzzling circumstance that's very difficult to fathom, to understand.
Puzzling. Zobe bribed workers on a contract he already had. He would have gotten the work anyway. In court and crying, Zobe told the judge, "I know it's hard to believe greed was not a factor. When I was first approached by the city workers and was told this is how we get things done, I didn't have the, another word for guts, to say no." Mr. Zobe, you wanted to say something.
I've said all I need to say to the judge.
Excuse me.
Then Judge Rebecca Beach Smith told Zobe, "It is a violation of the public trust to make the payout you made. It is a breakdown of the system, and the court must take that into account in sentencing." Assistant U.S. Attorney Robert Seidel told the judge he supported a lighter sentence because Zobe helped get the guilty pleas from city plumbing supervisors Michael Brown and Patrick Lambert. The judge gave Zobe the most time of the proposed reduced sentence, 15 months, saying the length of time it went on, 6 years from start to finish. You did not stop voluntarily. You stopped because you got caught. Outside court, Zobe's family members shushed him. Do you think 15 months was appropriate for all the help you gave the federal government?
I'm not sure.
That was a softball question to Zobe. He thought he should only get 5 months, and so did his attorney, Broccoletti.
Advising them of the relationship with Mr. Brown and the relationships of Mr. Lambert and the activities that occurred between the two of them, and produce the documents that were reflective of that as best as he could.
For now, Zobe's free and has 45 days to turn himself in. Zobe must also pay restitution of $18,000. Judge Rebecca Beach Smith gave Zobe the harshest sentence of the reduced guidelines. It is clear Michael Brown and Patrick Lambert, as the city officials who had a responsibility to protect the taxpayers, who had an accountability to them, could very well get harsher sentences than Zobe's. Brown sentenced July 23rd. Lambert will be sentenced on August 16th. In the newsroom, Andy Fox. 10 on your side.